Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Day to Day with Ray with me, Ray. I did not run out of masks. I still have one mask to use for, because you know this month I've been trying to do like different masks to open the intro for Halloween. I think I have like 2 more that I can use. Anyway, so I have gotten a request from a certain somebody. And I don't know if you want to if you want me to shout you out or not. I'm not going to, only for the simple fact that I would rather ask first, and I didn't think about it before I started shooting this video. But you know who you are, so if you want to comment down below. They have been requesting more cake stuff. So I don't think I did this last year, but I'm going to do a what's in my Halloween baking supplies. So I'm gonna do like a Halloween and fall because they kind of go hand in hand, because some people do jack-o'-lantern, some people do this, you know, some people. So I'm just gonna do Halloween and fall, like with the fall leaves and stuff like that. So a lot of this stuff I've had for a very long time. So I will try my best to remember where I got things from. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to start with are my silicone molds. Now, all of these except for this one, I have gotten at Dollar Tree, and they were all $1. This one, I do not remember where I got this one from, but it's for like little cakes, but I don't particularly use these for cakes. It's got like a scary, like a jack-o'-lantern dude and a bat and different type of pumpkins and a skull and a little ghosty friend. But I know on here it says, I can't really see it, it's like 446 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess is how high it can go. So but I've actually used these for cake pops, and I'll put my chocolate in and brush it up on the side, put my cake pop mixture in, and then cover it with chocolate. And or you can do like the little smash things with the candy on the inside. You can put the chocolate and then put like little M&Ms or loose candies or whatever and put them in there, cover it with chocolate, and then they smash them. So something else fun you can do with these. So I have this one. The rest of these I have gotten at the Dollar Tree. They're a little dusty because I haven't used these. This is my little skeleton man. He's like in a little coffin. But there's my little skeleton-bones. This is good for like if you did like you put white chocolate in here and you did like a Oreo crumble type like cake, and then have like a gravestone at the top and have him like sticking out of the dirt. This one is also from Dollar Tree. I think they actually, no, I did not see these this year, but these are just fingers and bones. Again, great for like modeling chocolate. This one I have used quite a bit and it looks so gross, but I swear that it is clean. I have washed this a billion times, but these are like some scary skulls. I might have to get a new one. This one is spiders and spider webs. So there's those. And the spiders I like to do easier than the spider webs, because the spiders you can just put black chocolate in there, like they make the black candy melts, and then you could put like a white background or an orange background or a pink or a purple background. They're a little easier to do. And of course we have our almighty pumpkins. What I do with these is that I'll do like the bottom and the stem on one side, and then the other side, like I'll do the stem but I'll break it off and then just glue with chocolate, glue them together and make little pumpkins. And my favorite are the little brains, the little brains. These would be cute on like a top of a cupcake or something. So those are actually all the molds, silicone molds, that I have for Halloween. We'll move them right here. These are, I actually got both of these also. These are, I think they're supposed to be gelatin molds. I got both of these at the Dollar Tree last year. So there is a skeleton mold. Again, these are supposed to be for Jell-O, but I put chocolate in these, and then I put cake pop, and then put chocolate on the back, and you're good to go. And then you have like a little skeleton cake. This one, if you guys remember, I got this one from the Dollar Tree last year, and I do have, I'll put the link at the end of the video. I did a Halloween cake using cake pop, and I actually used pumpkin spice candy melts for this. And I did a red, bright red cake pop, and then I put, I made blood out of corn syrup and red food coloring, and I painted the whole thing with blood. But this was $1. I mean, and it's really, like, it is thick. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is thick. This is a dang on good mold. Same thing with this. This thing is, these are thick. They're not cheap. I mean, they were $1, but they're not flimsy or anything. I think those are the better ones that I've ever seen. And I didn't even get them at Walmart. Okay, moving on. You guys have probably recently seen this. I haven't used this yet, but it is a chocolate mold with a sugar skull. I haven't used this yet, but I have big plans because I love sugar skulls. This I actually got in Michael's last year, and I made my girlfriend a birthday cake. So this is like the cookie cutter part, the back side. And then the front side is like you push it down. So what I did was I cut the fondant. I made it like kind of thick. And then I used the front. Because you see how it's like raised. I don't know how well you can see that. But it's like raised up. So I stuck that down in the fondant. And then I took a very teeny tiny paintbrush and painted all the grooves that this made. So I love this. I love sugar skulls. Love them to pieces. So I'm going to do some of the big things. These are just, they're sprinkles. They're leaf sprinkles. As you see, there's like red and orange and brown and green leaves. Again, these make good, like if you take chocolate and make like a little fall tree, like make like tree branches and then sprinkle these on top and stick them in a cupcake. These are Skellebones sprinkles. They're just black and white skeletons. 75% off. This container has seen better days, but this is little ghosty sprinkles. And then this one's got black bats and orange pumpkins, and then this one's like pink or purple sprinkles with skulls, and that's what's like all in there. I used them a lot last year, so those are just all those. I don't have many sprinkles. I usually don't use sprinkles a lot. Now, one thing I wanted to show you, I've showed this to you in another, from a Wish haul. They're little cups, they're little house things. So the one piece, they make like little square houses. You can use this for any holiday. You can use it for a little garden house. You can use this for a little gingerbread house. But it doesn't have to be like for Christmas. You can make a gingerbread haunted house, a gingerbread love shack. I know people who use these for sugar cookies. Like they make like sugar cookies with these and make like little houses. So this is just, keep in mind, like if you want to do like a little haunted house, a little cookie haunted house, put candy in it, you got this. You're good to go. Okay, this. This is a pumpkin, big old pumpkin pan. This is it's called the Great Pumpkin Pan. It holds 10 cups of cake batter. So this is the pumpkin, and I paid $2 for this. This is a Nordic ware. It is a Nordic ware. I don't know how you can see it. I got this at a flea market that I was at for $2. And when I actually first saw it, the first thing I thought of, cat hair. You can tell I have cats, right? The first thing that I thought of was a princess dress, because I figured you could put the like little doll, or you can make like whatever figurine, and then this would be like the big flowing poofy thing. I didn't even realize this part had the little stubby thing on it. But I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. But this would be a great way if instead of taking 2 bundt cakes, making 2 separate bundt cakes, you got a cake pan. And you can make yourself a pumpkin cake. My thing is like falling. Nothing is working today, okay? This one is my favorite pan. It's a little ghosty. Of course, the mouth and the eyes is just whatever. I cover this. This is just a simple, quick and easy cake. You don't have to carve it. You just pour your cake batter in here, and then you take the cake out, you ice it, you throw some white fondant on it, make some big old eyes or whatever. I mean, you could put something else on it. I think what I did with mine, I actually lined it with the little mallow cream pumpkins. I actually made this cake. I've used this cake a few times when my son was in Tiny Tots when he was 2 and 3 and 4. But I made this cake for him for his class. So I use that cake pan. This cake pan, I don't use a lot of these cake pans. I actually got this at Target many years ago on clearance after Halloween. But what I mainly use this cake pan for is because I would rather make this pumpkin cake than this pumpkin cake. Mainly because like I could carve the eyes out and put like black fondant in it, which is what I would do first, and then cover the cake in orange fondant and then like cut where the eyes are and stuff like that. I'd rather do that than do this. What I do use this for is Rice Krispie treats. I used to, with my kids at school, I would take this in, we would make orange Rice Krispie treats. I would take black fondant in and I would have them roll it out, and we would cut eyeballs out with a little plastic knife or something, and we would put it on there. So like I said, I don't really use this that much. I'm still debating on if I should keep it or get rid of it, because like I said, this is my favorite Halloween pan because it's just a quick, you need a Halloween cake, quick and easy. And you could even like put this on a sheet cake, bake this cake and then bake a sheet cake and put this cake on top. And then like I said, I'd rather use this for a pumpkin cake personally. So I am not really quite sure what I'm going to do with this. So I might actually get rid of it. So yeah, I'm not done. I'm not even haven't even gotten started yet. This is a book. I don't know where, the book. This is just a fun, it's called Frightfully Fun Halloween Crafts and Cooking. I think I got this at Ollie's years ago. And it's just a little, it shows you like how to make glass spiders. It shows you like fun dinners and how to make like your own Halloween costume. These are like how to create your own nails, like little stupid stuff. Like here's some recipes. They're called Devilish Delights. They're like little pot pies or something. You know, just something fun. I got it for the kids at school. This is something that I want to make one day for a video like around Thanksgiving or something. I want to do a cooking with kids segment with my son. Me and him have been like doing like candy crafts and stuff. But like it's just got like little ideas for cookies and things like that. This book is very old. These are like pears. I remember those are pears. And then it's like got like a tic-tac-toe and then like little pigs in a blanket that are like mummies. So adorable. Okay, so this next little thing I have, I love these. These are great for fondant and modeling chocolate. You can use it for cookies too, because that's actually what they are. I actually got these back in 2011. But these are little like impression. They're kind of like my plungers, but you can't plunge them. They would be amazing if you could plunge them. But the thing with these is that they're deep. They're like a little deep, and then it makes the indent. You have to make sure that these guys are either greased, or the fondant or modeling chocolate has cornstarch or cornstarch or powdered sugar or something on them, because they will get suctioned inside of here. That's what kind of makes me stay away from using these, because they get stuck in here very easily. But I do have a little cute little skeleton with a tie or bow tie. I have a pumpkin. There's a witch. Whoa. I gotta eeks. There's a spider. Another pumpkin. Frankenstein. And then we have a little ghosty with a cute little face. We have a boo. And we have a cute little bat. So yeah, those, I really do like these, but like I said, they get stuck. I had a train for my son's birthday party that was this exact style, and I was getting so frustrated because I was trying to put them on the top of cupcakes. It was a small train. It was like a smaller one, but oh my gosh, it was so frustrating trying to get the fondant out, and it was like stretching and then ripping where the indents were. It was a hot mess. Okay, so some other things I have. Now these are more fall-y. I've had these for a very long time. Don't put these in the dishwasher, because that's what happened with these. These are just regular candy molds. They might even still make these. I've had these for a very long time. This one's just my big leaf. And what I did was, with this particular leaf, there's a cake on my Raised Cakes page. I think it's in the fall Thanksgiving section of this. And this is on top of a cake. And what I did was I put chocolate in it. A thinner layer, whatever, of chocolate. Thin, but not, it was thick enough to hold and not leak. But it was thin enough to where I can do what I needed to do. So basically what I did was, so I covered this thing in chocolate, and then I chilled it, I put it in the freezer, and then I poured the caramel sauce that you put on top of sundaes. I poured that in here, and then I put it in the freezer again, let it freeze, and then I put chocolate over top of it again, and then I sat it on top of my cake. And so when you cut into it, or when you bit into it, the caramel just like ran out, and everybody loved it. It was so good. This one is just a little leaf mold. You got like some double leaves, just some little leaves. These I actually like the popsicle sticks, because what you can do with these is you can actually make this part brown. And you can like take like another leaf and put it like here, and you can actually make these look like branches. And just like maybe take like a some kind of a tool, like one of your modeling tools, and just like scrape it and make it look like bark. And you can make like branches, or you can like stick these in a cake and have the leaves sticking out like that at like different heights or whatever. This, like I said, I don't know if you could still get this. I don't know where I got these. But I'm sure any place that sells candy molds, you should be able to find these. Okay, let me clean up some of this stuff, and then I'll be back with the next part of what I got. Hold on, hold your horses. Okay, I'm back. So, two things that I have that are not supposed cake things, and I think I've showed these to you guys before, are... These are paper embossers. See it down here, it says the Paper Studio. These are for paper. They're embossers. Once, if it will cooperate. As you see, like you squeeze it together and like you put the paper and you emboss it, whatever it is. One side, of course, this side goes in, and then that side is raised. I don't know how well you can tell the difference or not. What I like to do with this is, because you can bend it, you can even probably cut it if you wanted to. If you took this, now you can put your fondant in there, you can like squeeze it, do whatever, open it, you can do it that way. The side that's sticking up, which is this side, make sure it is greased or your fondant or whatever, you know, so it doesn't stick. Because I'm artsy fartsy, what I like to do is used to love painting, and I used to love painting statues, and I love to antique them. So when I would antique a concrete statue, I would paint the whole thing a matte black, and then I would go in with this technique called dry brushing. And if you're not, you know, artsy fartsy, what you do is you put the paint on the brush, but you keep tapping it. You know, like you tap it off, kind of like a stiffling type thing, but you would tap it like on your plate or whatever. I always use plates. And then you go back and go like that, and it would just make very light brush strokes, and you can like spread it and it would dry like that. But that's how you antiqued. And I did like a lot of statues for my mom and stuff. So what I like to do with this is maybe I might show you guys how to do this in a video, maybe for a Fondant Friday. I will take this part that's sticking up, press my fondant on it, put the fondant on it, emboss it, you can cut it out, whatever. And then you can take black food coloring, put it on your brush, but like dab it like off, like on a plate, because I use plates for everything. And then just take it and just go like really lightly. And if you just stay above where the indentation of the spider webs are, they should stay white. They may get a little black, but they should stay white. And that would be really cool. I mean, you don't have to use just black. You can use other colors. Same thing like with this one. This is the same thing. This is my fall one. And the same thing. One side's in, one side's out. Because when you squeeze it together, they fit together. But you can do all kinds of different colors. You can even use this as a stamp, to be honest. Like put your food coloring like on this and then like stamp it. You can emboss your fondant. Like you could just, you know, put it up again, like do that and then emboss it. Whatever you want to do, really. But I think that's just like, I mean, they're great for cookies. If you're going to do like a nice size cookie or whatever, you can do like this little print. So it's fun. And I think I got these on clearance for like 50 cents. So hey, you can't beat the price. 50 cents for, you know, something. These are at the Dollar Tree. You can get these anywhere. They're paper straws. Paper straws. These are white with black bats and purple and orange stars. You can use these for anything. Cake pops, like if you want to cover the straw. You can use these for, what I use is, if you guys remember last year, I was making the candy bouquets. And what I would do was cover the straws, the bamboo skewers, with these straws. So that way it's not like just bamboo, you know. So there's those two that I have. So now we're down to the cookie cutters. And I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rushed through this, but I kind of started this video earlier, and this is like the furthest I've got, because my video kept saying Operation Stop, Operation Stop. So I'm kind of breezing through this so this way you guys see what I got and whatever. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my fall cookie cutters. Me personally, I don't like metal cookie cutters because they rust and whatever. And they do get bent out of shape. Now, if you ever see on Facebook, you see like the little DIY thing where the my hair is bothering me, where the girl takes the metal cookie cutters and she hammers them into the pumpkin to make designs. I tried that last year. It broke my cookie cutter. It like didn't, the cookie cutter is bad. It wouldn't go through the pumpkin. Maybe my pumpkin was just too hard. I don't know. But they make it look so simple, but it was not. So here I have an acorn. Like, I don't know how you can tell. I put it against my black shirt. Y'all like my shirt? Boo! My little ghosty. Okay, so there's an acorn. There's a leaf. An apple, because it is apple season. Maple leaf, or as I call it, the Canadian leaf. We have pumpkin. This one looks like a butt. This makes me think of something dirty, but I'm not going to say because that would be rude. And then I have a little turkey. And I also have a squirrel. And I have another plastic turkey cutter. But that's all I have for fall. I don't have much for fall. One year I tried to make flower ornaments and hang them on my tree. I made turkeys and apples and leaves, and it was very humid, and they all went moldy, and they all fell off my tree. It was so terrible. So I really didn't know what I was doing. It was just like something to do on a whim. Here's my bag of Halloween. Alright, here we go. So, can we open the bag? Thank you. Alright. So here's one of my favorite cutters. It says Boo. If you can see Boo. Boo. It says Boo. I have a coffin. Can you guys see? This, I could not figure out what it was, but it is a spider. Here is another, or there's a tombstone. Not another one, but a tombstone. This is, let me get this one out. Spider web. A broom. A cauldron. And a weech. A little weech. This is a black kitty cat. Probably can't see black on black. You see on my head? Black kitty cat. These are the Wilton ones that come in that, most of them are anyway, that come in that 101 piece cookie cutter set. There's a moon. I keep the moon with Halloween because they are all kind of color coded. But this is also good for baby shower cakes too, like, you know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star cake. So there's that. Oh, this one. This is my candy corn cutter. I use this for Santa Claus. I will have to probably post a picture. I did these with Santa Claus, so you make like the half of the hat and paint this red, put like a red doodad on it and do his face. Make a little Santy. So here we got a witch's hat. We have another skull. A bat, like a scary type bat. You can make that into a haunted house. Oh, what else do we have in here? We got this other little cutesy wootsy little baddie. 2 different size pumpkins. A little ghosty. A kitty. And, oh, a witch. I'm like, wait a minute. It's a witch from the side profile. So, yeah. Is that it? I think it is. That is all of my Halloween baking supplies that I've used, have not used yet. But yeah, I have my favorites. Like I said, I like to be innovative, whatever that word may be. I like to look at other products and say, how can I use that in a different way? Just like with the cake embossing things. I'm like, that looks just like fondant embossers or fondant whatever. So yeah, you guys are like in my one cake thing right now. I need to redo my cake corner. As I mentioned in my last video, my roommate moved out and she had left a few things. So she left a plastic cart. So I'm going to try to get this mess cleaned up. I have a mess all right here of stuff that needs to get put away. Yeah, I got some things. I feel like more of a collector. Like, I love to bake and stuff, but I don't want to be wasteful baking either, because I don't like want to just bake a cake just to bake it and then I don't want to eat it. I don't want it in the house. It's bad enough my husband is on this. My husband is so basic basic white bitch. He is so basic. I can't even with him. He has bought, we now have pumpkin spice air freshener. You know, like those little things that like just, you set it to like a timer and it sprays. Yeah, he bought pumpkin spice ones and they smell like cigars. Like, it is terrible. And then, oh, but let me show you. So let me show you something. Hold on. Okay, so we have a Dollar General right up the street from us. And we stop there for like, we shop there a lot just to like grab shit for the house. He has been bringing these home. They're $2. Pumpkin spice mini donuts. He has been bringing these things home. Every time he goes there, he buys 3 or 4 bags at a time. And I told him, I was like, you have to stop buying these. These are terrible. I've been trying to get rid of them in the house. I gave my girlfriend a bag. I'm like, here, take a bag. He's got like 4 bags upstairs. He just left today. He has to work overnight tonight. He took a bag with him. I'm like, I'm over him. I'm trying to lose weight here, and you keep bringing this bullshit in the fucking house. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I don't eat some. I eat some. My son, I have to hide them from him because his father has them in his man cave upstairs. So I have to like hide them and put them up, because if not, my son will eat them, and I don't want my son eating them like that. I put them in his lunch. I send them to lunch. I send them for snack. I'm like, stop buying these fucking donuts. Stop buying them. But every day he comes home, when he stops there, he brings another bag, or he brings another 2 bags. And I'm like, stop buying them. We have pumpkin spice bagels in the refrigerator, in the freezer. We have pumpkin spice cream cheese. My husband is basic white bitch. Okay, I may like the Uggs, and I may like all that, and I do like a pumpkin spice latte, but I'm just so over pumpkin spice right now. I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, he has killed it for me. Totally killed it for me. Like, for real. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Totally killed it. Like, I just don't even want nothing to do with it. What I might do with a bag of these, though, is I think I might crumble them up and put some frosting in them and make like a cake pop a cake pop mixture, and maybe put them in, maybe I'll do something with this mold and do something with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll put them in like the brain or another mold. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So we shall see. So on that note, I am going to wrap this video up. I may actually do another video today, or I might do it today and upload it tomorrow. My girlfriend called. She said she got her Ipsy bag, and me and her usually get ours on the same day. Where my Walmart beauty box is, I will never know. I don't know where it is. If any of you guys have gotten it, can you please comment below? Like, because I have a subscription and I still haven't gotten anything. So we shall see. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, I'm gonna start doing a cooking with kids type thing, maybe on Sundays or whenever my son has a day off of school, maybe in the evenings. I have a whole bunch of things saved on Pinterest of stuff that me and him can do together. So I think it will be a fun time. So on that note, again, you guys, thank you for watching. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and thank you to the old ones for sticking around with me. And remember to be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through. So just remember to be nice, and don't be a dick. How about that? All right, guys, I love you. Thank you again, and see you later. Bye.